Hey guys, I am Maria Richella, and it is an absolute honor and a pleasure and a privilege to be coming to your phone or your computer or your laptop and your life on this very special day where I'm celebrating Infinite Receiving's 4th birthday. Notice that it sounds a little bit crazy that I'm calling it a birthday because is Infinite Receiving a person or what the heck is this thing? Most of you landing on this video or on this page may have a clue about Infinite Receiving, and several of you have no idea. So I'm just going to attempt to give you a recap and why today matters and why today could be your breakthrough. Why today, out of the blue, you could receive a sign, an idea, a word, a message, a billboard may flash something before your eyes, a song may come on the radio, or a video could fall off a bookshelf and give you a tiny little push, a tiny little something that can become the biggest, most gigantic wave in the history of your life, because that is precisely what Infinite Receiving has meant in my life 4 years ago, and I had no idea that it was going to become such a thing. I'm coming to you live from my beautiful office that I didn't used to have in a house that my parents bought for me and my son in a desperate moment when I needed it most. And I have to backtrack just for a little bit because I'm recording this the night before March 12th. You're gonna watch it on the day of Infinite Receiving, when I'm calling Infinite Receiving Day. And here's the thing, my friends, exactly 4 years ago, it was a Friday, March 11th, 2016. I had just recently split up from my son's dad. We were living together. Things didn't work out, and when things stopped working out there, they also stopped working in my business. And I came to this point of total desperation, of total, like, seriously, God, things were starting to go okay. Why did they stop now? If you're coming across this message, perhaps there's aspects of your life that feel like you're at a dead end, or maybe your entire life feels like you're at like you're inside a straitjacket or something and you're really trying to get a break, right? This is pointing you towards a way to get a break, essentially. And what happened to me next, that Saturday, so 2016, March 12th was a Saturday. What happened is that I ended up booking a last minute Priceline hotel. I decided that I needed a break from my reality. I decided that I needed, okay, I'm recording this live and there's a lot of stuff going on in my community, in my neighborhood. You may look at this as unprofessional. I don't look at it as that. I look at it as this is real life. I'm a real life person that has done a lot of cool things, but I keep it real. Okay, so hang with me. That day going to the hotel, I legit heard a very, very clear message that said to me, Maru, you only get what you have the capacity to receive. And I will repeat that for you to feel it. And if you've heard this story 12 million times, trust me, it comes at you with a fresh energy and a fresh frequency. You only get what you have the capacity to receive. And I sat with it and I said, I don't have capacity to receive because I'm not getting anything. I keep knocking on doors. I keep trying. People keep coming to me but not committing. And I really need money. I really need things to work out right at the second, right now. And so I said to myself, like, how do I get that capacity to receive, to grow? And I just remember repeating a mantra, a phrase, over and over and over again while I was driving to this hotel that was about 45 minutes from my house. And wouldn't you believe me that a woman named Alicia Mon, while I was driving to the hotel, this woman named Alicia texts me via Facebook Messenger and says, Maru, let's move forward. I need to talk to you because I'm ready for this thing, this coaching package. At the time represented $75,000. $7,500, here I am exaggerating, $7,500 of income for me that I really, really, really desperately needed at the time. And I was like, that had to have been a coincidence that I'm hearing this, I'm repeating this, I'm saying this and thinking this, and then this happens. That's crazy. That doesn't happen to me. That didn't have anything to do with that sort of opening or quick realization. That was just a coincidence. As we all do when we get great ideas, the universe, life, our minds whisper to us and we just discount the ideas. We just sort of neglect them, discount them, push them to the side. Well, between Monday and Thursday, the floodgates of abundance had completely cracked open in my life, and they stayed open for over 2 years. I received over $1 million in revenue in my business from April 2016 through October 2017, when I was literally at bottom. That same week, right after this night at the hotel, my parents called and said, "Hey, we want to buy a house for you and Matthias, my 6-year-old son." By the time he was 2.5, and I said, "What? Like a free house? Are you kidding? Like, what is this? What's happening?" And then a client called and said she was gifting me a week in St. Bart's and a private villa. And then by Thursday, I believe it was, whatever Thursday it was, March 17th, I had over $32,000 in my PayPal bank account. This is all documented. When I do presentations, I share the sequence of pictures and events and everything. But I wanted to share this with you today because today is the 4-year anniversary of that one fateful day. And I want to ask you today, are you looking for a sign? Are you looking for evidence that there's a turn coming up for you, a turn for the good? Are you looking for the light at the end of the tunnel? Or are you in a bout of success and stability and you want to grow that? You want to say, "More, please. I want to stay here and I want to stay successful. I want to stay receiving." My friends, what I came to find out after this thing happened in my life where everything started escalating for the good really quickly, I realized that asking is a given. Everybody asks. Everybody sets goals. Everybody, says like, "Oh, can I please win the lottery? Can I please get that job? Can I get that guy or that girl to like me? Can I get clients? Can I be successful? Can I meet Oprah?" All those things. Everybody asks. That's normal. Not very many people receive what they're asking for. And you have arrived here today in this group, in this celebration. You get me. I'm like a renewed person. I've been through this like giant metamorphosis over the past year and a half after I received consistently so much. I even got to be in a private room with Oprah and a private dinner. I've traveled the world, over 12 countries, the Middle East, Rio, Canada, Mexico, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Italy, Great Britain. Did I mention Dubai? Yes, like Mexico. I've just been to so many places sharing this message. Every single time people line up to tell me, "You don't understand. While I was listening to you, this happened. You don't understand, Maru. I listened to you yesterday. My dad got taken off life support and they said that he never could have. You don't understand. I listened to this message. I repeated the mantra and I got a $500 check out of nowhere." That kind of stuff, if it starts happening to you today is the perfect day for that to happen. So universe, go ahead and hurry up and go ahead and show this person that this person has the power within themselves to open their own floodgates. I am just a messenger. I am just a freaking messenger. So here's the thing. Because I feel like this energy is vibrating, it's a frequency, I'm so lit up. I didn't even put makeup on or get Uber dressed or anything. I said, you know what? I'm doing it raw and real, just exactly like I am. And I got a little surprise for you guys. So what I'm opening here right now this is my journal, right? And here I tell my story and a way for you to also open yourself up to receiving. So you will be getting opportunities to win this, purchase it, whatever. But also some really cool, there's like 40 infinite receiving messages, because with this understanding and with this miracle in my life came a lot of wisdom that I've been teaching over the past 4 years, primarily online. I do a bunch of stuff in person too, but primarily online. I've been pretty much helping people recognize and identify all the ways that we're unconsciously like closing our doors off. So how many of you constantly feel like, "Oh my gosh, I can't say that because I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, I people please just to keep the peace," right? Maybe you put yourself last because you're like, your family is big and your family needs you, so you work really hard so you can help them out, but then you're feeling a little bit bankrupt in the tank, not just money-wise and bank-wise, but also emotionally, you're not getting as much as you're giving. You get really happy with a little bit. Like if anybody shows you affection or love, you're like, like a puppy, right? And you're not getting enough. Listen, welcome to life. That's just called being life. It happens, but you can change it. And I'm here to show you, I'm not even here to show you anything, right? Like we're here to have fun, and you're meeting a real person. Yeah, I am a coach. Yeah, I speak to thousands of people. Yes, I have made a lot of money, and I still make money, even if I didn't make as much as I used to, but I'm still a badass. Let's just put it that way. And I teach a beautiful message that's going to help us all exponentially receive more and speed up the the realization and the materialization. Like, we want things to materialize in our reality, and this is going to help you do that. But one thing I have to warn you though, it is out of the blue. It is out of the blue. It's not out of your brain. It's not like, okay, brain, show me I'm going to meet this man or this woman that looks like this, it looks like that. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to happen out of the blue. It may not be exactly what you thought it was going to look like. And I'm not just talking about relationships. I'm talking about success, money, clients, how you're going to get your next breakthrough, how you're going to be able to move to that country, let's say you want to, how you're going to be able to get in the industry or in the niche that you want. It's going to happen, and it's not going to happen in the way or the path that you created for yourself. Okay, so let's be open to out of the blue things happening to all of us today. And here are the beautiful infinite receiving cards, which I want you to be on the lookout for, because throughout the day I'm going to be doing personalized messages, and these are really awesome. And these cards don't lie, just like my hips don't lie, because I also do love to dance, and I'm from Venezuela. I was born and raised living in Texas for 20 years, but I am Latina as it comes. You'll always see me shake my booty and shimmy on stage every time and cry. Those two things I guarantee you. I will give it to you straight. I will give you a personalized message, and just like my hips don't lie, these cards don't lie. So I wanted to pull a card. As you've seen, I just literally opened this. I like to open new card decks for new events, new venues, and today I am blessing this one with a beautiful energy. Okay, not coronavirus, no. On the contrary, I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I am sending so much love to the people that are going to watch this and they're in quarantine, or they are in, I actually have friends that are in quarantine right now. So to all of you, I love you, and I'm so grateful that I get to do this virtual event because all of you get to enjoy it. So yeah, I give the universe and God so many thanks for allowing me to live 4 years to see the beauty and the miracles that this program and this philosophy and this message has created in so many people's lives. We have seen women get pregnant when they couldn't get pregnant. We have seen people receive the healing, the clearance from cancer, from other diagnoses that they didn't think they could get. We have seen people overcome incredible, insurmountable, like, financial obstacles or even safety obstacles. Thank you, God. Whatever your obstacle is for the day, I want you to imagine it. Imagine what your life is going to look like when you don't have it. And I especially give thanks to the universe for, allowing me the help, the opportunity, the support system for me to continue to spread the word, because it has taken me away from my kid and my life and even my health and my body. I've been recuperating, recharging for a long time. This is the first time that I felt this full, that I'm going to be serving from overflow like this in about 2.5 or 3 years. So you're in for a treat. All of this is free, and I'm going to stop talking, and I'm just going to tell you that stay tuned, because you're in the right place at the right time. I would so appreciate if you could help me grow this group to like 2,000 or 3,000 people today. So make sure you invite people. I know the energy will keep them here. I know the energy will make them stay. And so many of you are going to win coaching with me, are going to win this. Whoops. I'm just going to leave it at that. This card's literally jumped out. So I'm going to trust that these are the cards that are perfect. And I'm not even surprised that the first card that popped out is the original one, guys. It's the original, okay? This is the mantra that changed everything for me. If I'm looking in reverse, because I'm trying to find my phone. This is it right here, guys. I'm not even surprised that that's the card of 40 cards. This is the first one that came up. And it says, my capacity to receive expands infinitely like the universe. My capacity to receive expands infinitely like the universe. If it's true that you only get in life what you have the capacity to receive, your mind only allows you to think as far as you can think. Therefore, that's as much as you can receive. You need to join my tribe. You need to stay here so I can help you expand that capacity, because you want to receive more, right? And I'm not just talking about Lamborghinis or blah, 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 like compliments. No, we want everything. We don't just want money. We want to live a good life, because trust me, I've had a lot of money several times in my life, and I wasted it pretty quickly. And it didn't mean that much. It didn't mean what I thought it was going to mean. So this is for us. I'm not even surprised. You saw, they literally popped out. The next card that popped out is this. Shrinking is a reminder to call my power back in the room. So this card means if at any point today you feel like somebody is better than you or above you, or you start shrinking. Shrinking is a very common term in infinite receiving that signifies that you deep down or in your chest or in your gut, you feel like, oh, I don't belong, I'm a fraud, I'm not doing it right, I'm behind, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not thin enough, whatever the case is that causes you to think, to make yourself feel small. Girl, woman, man, you're not alone. So anytime you feel that constriction, that restriction, that like, oh shoot, I got in trouble, or like I don't want to say that, it's just a reminder to be like, get back in your power. Easier said than done, but that's why we got this card. Whew, I'm in Texas and it's a little bit hot here today. I always get what I need, even if it's not what I want. I don't know how many times it's happened to you that something happens to you and it's not what you wanted, but then over time it made sense to you why that had to happen first. And overwhelm is an opportunity for expansion. So if you hit your max, if you feel overwhelmed, just know that life is trying to expand you through all that is presenting, all that's putting in front of you. And I can talk about this a lot more because it's like, overwhelm is expansion. What? Yeah, it's all these things in front of you are trying to grow you, like your bandwidth, right? And sometimes it's hard for us to accept that. And the last one, but I think one that everyone needs to hear, is money. Money is the result of creativity and courage. So I'm getting creative and brave. So I've always said that money is nothing but the byproduct of somebody being very brave and courageous and putting out a good idea. So what good ideas do you have that you're keeping to yourself and you're not taking enough action? Then you're complaining that you don't have money, right? So money is the result of creativity and courage. What bicycles, what clothes, what items do you need to return? What things can you sell, whether it's your own products and services or on Amazon? Like, money is nothing but a byproduct of action towards an idea, a good idea. So I'm leaving you with those messages for right now. Please know that today I'm giving away prizes by people that I admire, respect, and that you don't want to miss. These are prices that sell on websites for $750 and $1,000. You're gonna get a chance to win them here for free. You'll also have a chance to win an intensive coaching session with me, which usually has incredible breakthroughs. You'll have an opportunity to win a lifetime access to Infinite Receiving, which is obviously my signature platform, and more than a program or a course, it's absolutely a lifestyle and a mindset. And let me tell you, the women that have been through the program, obviously not everyone, but the majority of them, they live completely different lives, and Infinite Receiving was right there at the beginning of that ginormous shift. Myself included. You know, I grew up as feeling like an ugly duckling, like what I said people wouldn't take seriously. I didn't even speak English up until 2000. So for me to now travel the world and get paid to speak and speak pretty decently, except now that I'm a little bit tired, you know, I hope you understand and everything, but my energy's still lit up, man. So I figured I'll go ahead and do it right now, even if it's the end of the day on Wednesday. I am my own best testimonial. I am my own best walking testimonial or transformation testimonial, because even now I see my pictures from 2-3 years ago and I'm like, wow, man, I've kept growing, taking care of myself, expanding and evolving. So I really gotta go. I did not intend to create an 18-20 minute video, but this is what came out. So I really hope you'll enjoy it, and most importantly, know that I have live calls today at 12 p.m. Central. That is 1 p.m. New York, 1 p.m. Eastern, and 10 a.m. Pacific, as well as 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and that is, I usually give the London time because I have a lot of people from New Zealand, Australia, and also other parts in Europe. So just stick around. Giveaways, cake, live readings, lots of personalized messages, and a lot of love. So are you open? Are you willing? Are you able? Do you want to receive more? I hope so. I hope your capacity to receive expands infinitely today, and I hope that you feel so at home, and may you always come back for more. Thank you for being here, and happy birthday for receiving. Woo! Bye.